Welcome. Today we're going to practice sun salutations using the wall as a prop. So, if you don't know what a sun salutation is, you're in the right place. A quick note is in a lot of yoga classes you'll see it done on the mat, but today we're going to do it at the wall. So, it's a series of postures linked with breath, and it's often used in vinyasa yoga classes. If you're having any issues with wrists, it's a great idea to come to the wall. If you're having just a hard time with vinyasa flow on the mat for any reason, it's a great idea to come to the wall. And sometimes even if the sun salutation on the mat is working for you, you can just figure some other things out about the poses, kind of approaching them in a different way. If you're really interested, this is just one version of a sun salutation at a wall. There are different ways to do it, and if you want to see other ideas, you can check out the folks at Accessible Yoga and Given Heyman's book, Accessible Yoga, for some really cool ideas. Okay, so find a wall, and we're gonna have our hands about shoulder height and then a little lower, so you wanna make sure you have a clear space. Okay, let's get started. Stand in Tadasana, facing the wall, feet pressing, quadriceps engaged, nice long spine. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Next breath, you're going to exhale, place the hands onto the wall at about shoulder height and begin to fold forward. It might feel good to bring the hands a little further down. You decide based on what feels good with the legs. Now to come into down dog at the wall instead of the forward fold, we're just going to step back a few inches with the feet, let the hands drag a little bit lower if that feels okay. Low belly in, shoulders nice and broad. The hands can be pretty far apart if that helps the shoulders feel broad. Pressing into the wall, pressing into the feet. Quadriceps engaged. Inhale and exhale here in your down dog at the wall. The next pose is our high plank at the wall. So begin to walk the hands up, and we just want a nice long straight body, both feet flat on the floor, arms are straight, biceps engaged to keep those elbows tight. If it hurts the wrists, you can come into a fist. So the fist is on the wall instead of hands flat on the wall. That's just an option. You can do that for the whole plank series here if that's better for your wrists. Next breath, inhale, come onto the balls of the feet, and exhale, bend the elbows. So you're bringing the torso closer to the wall. You can do this as like a little push-up flow if that feels okay. So inhaling to straighten the arms, exhaling to bend the elbows, and bring yourself closer to the wall. So that's our high plank to low plank at the wall. So from your low plank, next time, you're going to inhale and look up. Try to bring the shoulder blades towards one another. This is your back extension or cobra pose at the wall. Breathe here, take a few breaths, and then exhale, straighten the arms and let that go. Coming back into the down dog at the wall, so you'll step the feet back a little bit. Maybe the hands slide down the wall a little bit more, maybe not. You can decide based on how it feels for your shoulders. Pressing into the feet, inhale, look up. Step closer to the wall, hands come off the wall. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Nice work, you've completed a sun salutation at the wall. We will do it again with this sort of pace before trying it a little bit faster. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, feeling nice and long in the spine. Exhale, plant the hands at the wall and step back a foot or so. Try to keep the backs of the legs stretching by engaging the quadriceps. Next breath, you can step the feet back maybe a few more inches, maybe letting the hands come down a little lower, broadening the shoulders for your down dog. Feet are pressing, low belly is in. Breathe here. Inhale, look up, begin to walk the hands up the wall. Your feet could stay in the same place, or maybe you walk them a few inches in if that feels better. Arms are straight and strong, low core, very engaged in your high plank here. Take a few breaths, feeling nice and strong. Next, exhale, come onto the balls of the feet. Keep the elbows in tight and bend the elbows. So you want the elbows really close to the body, like you're trying to sneak your torso between them towards the wall. Next, inhale, look up, shoulder blades towards one another for your back extension. Still on the balls of the feet here. Next, exhale, let that go. Begin to bring yourself down. The hands can drag down the wall to come back into your down dog. Inhale and exhale here. Still working on that low belly in this position. Feet pressing. Inhale, look up, begin to walk yourself closer to the wall, walk the hands up, let them come off the wall. Hands sweep overhead, inhale, exhale, hands through heart center. Now let's try it a little bit faster. Inhale, arms overhead, exhale, plant the hands about shoulder height at the wall. Step back a little bit for your fold. Next breath, step back a few more inches, maybe letting the hands drag down a little more. Take a few breaths in your down dog. Inhaling, look up, walk the hands up the wall. Nice strong arms for your high plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, come onto the balls of the feet, elbows in tight. Inhale, look up, shoulder blades towards one another, extend the spine. Exhale, let that go, come down onto the full foot. Let the hands drag down the wall any amount, down dog. Inhale and exhale. Next breath, look up, begin to walk yourself closer to the wall. Let the hands go. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll do that one more time at that quicker pace. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, plant the hands at the wall and fold forward. With the next breath, bring the hands down the wall a little bit more. Step back to find your down dog at the wall. Low belly in, shoulders broad. Inhale, walk the hands up the wall, come into the high plank at the wall, so biceps really engaged. Exhale, bend the elbows, come onto the tops of the toes. Inhale, look up, back extension. Exhale, let it all come down. Drag the hands down. Down dog at the wall. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Next breath, look up, walk a little closer to the wall. Let the hands go to stand. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, heart center. I hope you enjoyed practicing the sun salutation at the wall. If you want a quick close to your practice today, just lie down on your mat and take Shavasana for as long as you have time. If you want to give yourself a treat and give your nervous system a treat, head over to one of my restorative yoga Shavasana videos for a nice long Shavasana with a really supported setup. I highly recommend that. Either way, thanks for watching and practicing with me. Namaste.